Things I've learned since having my second. Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm 21 and I have two girls. One is about 6 days old and then the other one is 16 months old. So something that I did not know when having your second that I'm just gonna say what relates to me, but your toddler getting jealous. Surprisingly, she wasn't like bad at all just in the first few days, and now she's like really just caught on to it and literally just plays in her room, and I'll give her my time and attention, and I'll let the baby be in the bassinet, or my husband will hold the baby while I give her some time. It's definitely an adjustment, to say the least, but honestly I think two kids might be easier than the transition from none to one. That's just my opinion. My toddler is always wanting to give my newborn kisses. So like every chance she gets, she is up there and asking for kisses. And it's just really cute. The only thing is that she likes to grab her sissy's passy, which we have the 16-month-old off of passies. So that's a challenge on trying her not to get her sissy's passies. Like this morning, she drank her mama. Well, I breastfeed her, but I pumped and I have put in a bottle, and she grabbed it and drank it, which I don't really mind. But girl, you could have asked me. Another thing that nobody warned me about was the postpartum constipation. Like I had it with my first, but not as bad. But with this one, like I'm actually having to take Miralax and stuff because it's like just so bad. It hurts, like I cry. And it's honestly really bad to me. Also, nobody told me that if you have constipation, then after you actually use the bathroom, you get basically contractions in your uterus because of the constipation. And it's a little worse than period cramps. So that's something nobody warned me about, which I didn't have those with my first. Another thing that nobody warned me about is that your toddler will most likely act up, like smacking herself and stuff like this, but you just have to be really patient with them because they're just adjusting too. But honestly, no joke, my toddler is such a good sister. Like it freaking warms my heart to know that she loves her sissy and everything. Another thing that nobody warned me about was traveling with kids. So I had to make her doctor's appointment like you do with every newborn. And so I just scheduled my 16-month-old with her. And I would say like getting them out of the car, especially when I can't lift nothing, so my husband's having to do everything. But like with Layla, we would have to leave like 30 minutes early. Now we gotta leave like an hour early or get up an hour early and be able to be there on time. So definitely think about the time because it's something I wasn't ready for because we already had to like get up 30 minutes like extra with like now we're having to get up with an hour ahead from getting her ready and everything. So that was a big jump. It still is a big jump. The last thing I wanted to talk about that nobody like warned me about was the mom guilt. So like when I brought my newborn home for the first time and everything, my daughter was very clingy to me. Then the next day she wasn't, and it made me really sad. Like I would cry. And then the next day she was like all about me. Then the next day she wasn't. Like one day she didn't give me kisses all day, and she usually gives me kisses like all the time, and she didn't give me any kisses. So I was like really, really sad, and I just cried to my husband. And I know it's just a phase, like it's just gonna be a short thing where she has these times where she's just like I've had enough, or she's like only wants dada. But like it definitely does hurt me and my mom guilt with it, but I know it's only temporary and it gets better. So there's days where she wants me, there's days where she wants her dad, there's days she don't want anybody, and that's totally understandable because she's just adjusting to getting a sister. But I will say the mom guilt this postpartum is really beating me up. Like, I don't have postpartum depression or anything, it's just like things around my first, like I'll just start crying about, and it's like really hard to deal with. But I just have to like learn how to adjust. So if y'all have any tips on mom guilt and adjusting to 2, under 2, or just any advice at all, please let me know in the comments, and also let me know what other videos y'all would like to see. Y'all have a great night. Love y'all, babes.